What's up, everybody? Welcome into the workout. We've got 3 movements for you today. So bringing the movements down a little bit. This means we're going to be making the time duration on those movements a little longer than normal. So you can play around with that today and we'll see how that feels compared to some of our other workouts. The movements that we have are plank jacks, front squats, and burpees over an object. So just going through those 3 for today's workout. You're going to do each one for 90 seconds at a time. So you're not going to have a break to go into the next movement until that 90 seconds is done. After that 90 seconds, you'll have a good 30-second rest to kind of recover before hopping into the next movement for 90 seconds. You're going to go through those 3 movements for 4 total rounds. So you're going to be working through that. It'll be a total of about 24 minutes for this entire workout with that built-in rest in there included. So that is what we have in store for today. We're going to go ahead, get warmed up here, get moving, get the blood flowing, keep your heart rate up a little bit, and then we'll jump into it.
All right, we're going to start off with jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1. Next up, we are going to do some hip circles. So first going outward. Bring your knee up as high as you can. Cycle all the way out. Two more. Now we're going to cycle inward.
I always like to think you're walking over a hurdle, trying to get that knee and foot as high as you can.
Two more. Do some toe pulls next, just to get the calves nice and stretched out. So reach for your toe, hold for a few seconds, straight leg, and switch. And keep switching. Should be feeling this in your calf and hamstring. Two more. Okay, next I want you to get into your squat position, the bottom of your squat. So weight through the heels, feeling it out. You push out your knees with your elbows. Get a little more mobility happening. Side to side. Warming up the ankles. Maybe sink a little lower. All right, now with one hand on the ground, reach upward with the other. And switch. And just keep on switching.
Think of driving that elbow into your knee for the hand that's facing down. If that helps you twist a little bit more.
All right, 2 more. Whew. Bring it up. Shake it out a little bit. We're going to move to abs and back, so we're going to do some twist and pivots. So with your feet about shoulder width apart, one foot stays planted while the other one slightly comes up, your toe is still on the ground, and you twist your upper body so you're trying to look at the wall behind you. You should feel this in your hip flexor, in your back. Maybe even some obliques. And 2 more. All right, to the arms. We're gonna go with arms parallel, go up and down. All right, alternating arms still up and down. Awkward swimmer is what it's called. Now arm circles forward, starting small and then getting really big. Medium circles. And full range of motion. And rest. Now we're going to go backwards, same thing, starting with small circles. About medium size. And full. And rest. Whew. All right, so we have burpees. So I won't make you do burpees, but we're gonna do some inchworms to warm up our core. So as a reminder, that looks like touch the ground at whatever angle you can, and slowly inch out your hands until you're in a plank position. And I do want to see you do a push-up at the bottom. So push up and then inch back. So 5 of those. Ready, go. Great job. Last little bit to get you ready to jump over the ball after the burpees, or your object, whatever it is. We're just gonna do some little hops. Turn side to side with your hips. In and out with your ankles. Forward, backward. Side, side. And middle. All right, and rest. I think we are ready.
My calves are ready, I know that. Cool, hope you're ready too. We're gonna go over the movements really quick. They're pretty straightforward, but just to make sure we're on the same page. And we're gonna start this workout. So first movement, plank jacks. You're going to get into your good gymnastics plank form. So you're getting that good flat, kind of almost rounded upper back, right? I want to spread those shoulder blades apart. Imagine she's pushing into my hand as hard as she can. We really want that good form there. Straight legs, keeping the core tight. From here, feet are going to go out and then back in. And out and back and faster. Out, back, out, back. Going to keep this going as long as you can during that 90-second period. If you need a rest, totally fine. Come down to your knees or take a quick break, shake it out, catch your breath, jump back into it for the remainder of that 90 seconds there. That's the first movement that we have. Second one, good old front squats. You will need an implement for this today. It can be anything. You're just holding it in front of you. You're not having to move it around a whole lot. So it can be any weighted item that you have lying around your house or apartment. So go ahead, grab one of those once we start this workout. But for right now, to cover it really quick, you're going to pick that object up, have it in a good front rack position. If you want to turn sideways so you get a side angle here, her elbow should be at least underneath, if not a little bit in front of that item. Having kind of a good front rack. As she squats down, she's keeping that chest upright, getting her hips as low as she can, ideally below the knees, but as low as you can today. And then come on back up, making sure we lock out those hips to the top. We don't want to short these reps. So going all the way down, all the way back up, locking out there. Again, keeping that breathing consistent too. Breathing out at the top of every rep. So that's what we have for the front squats. Again, if you need to set that down quickly, shake out the arms, pick it back up and continue going, totally fine. And then last one, you're still using this object, but it's just a marker for you. You're going to be doing some burpees. So you're going to burpee down one side, come on back up, and then you're laterally hopping over that object. Going down on this side, laterally jumping back to the other side. So with this one, there is no jump and clap for the burpee. All that matters is you get over any way possible. That is going to complete your rep. So again, quick reminders for the burpee. We want to be efficient with it. So think of kind of gracefully and smartly falling to the ground, right? We don't want to collapse or hurt ourselves, but we don't want to do a negative push-up either, right? That's a lot of extra work and strain on our arms. So think of falling down quickly. I'll demo one more for us here. Perfect. Then arch up a little bit, get that chest off the ground so you're not just using the arms to push. And then from here, using that stretch reflex to shoot the legs underneath you, landing wide with flat feet. And then from here, no jump and clap, just if you want to stay bent over, you can. If it's a little bit more efficient for you, just as long as we're getting over that object, that completes the rep. So those are the three movements. We're going to be cycling through those for 4 rounds, getting some good work in, getting a nice sweat on, and getting you ready for the rest of your day. So go ahead, grab any object that you have available to you, get that set up, get some music, blast in, grab your water, do whatever else you need, and we're going to get going here in just a second. All right, everybody, we're going to get started here in 10 seconds with that first 90-second period for those plank jacks. So keep moving as long as you can. Take some quick breaks if you need them. And here we go. Trying to keep that straight body line as much as you can. Spreading those shoulder blades apart. This round. 10 seconds.
Finish strong, guys.
Now we get a rest. Aren't we so nice giving you these rests today? Nice little 30 seconds here. Couple deep breaths. Remember, we need to engage the core still on these front squats to stay upright. So even though you're a little taxed there now, fight for that position. 2, 1, go.
Remember, keep your weight through your heels. Almost there.
And rest. Nice job, guys. First round of those front squats is done. Onto those burpees over the object. Whatever you were holding, we're now jumping over it. 2, 1, go.
Keep moving.
Nice job, you guys. Almost there, 15 seconds.
And rest.
One round down. Now we got that heart rate up.
Oh yeah.
Again, on these plank jacks, fighting for that good form. Don't let the bags or the putts start to shoot up like a mountain. Keep your body nice and flat. Here we go. Nice job, everybody. Quick breaks if you need them, and then back into it.
If you find yourself breaking a lot, try and at least do the same amount of reps every round. So 10 break and 10 break. Whatever number works for you.
Here we go, 20 seconds. Okay.
Whew.
Good job. Whew.
Keep breathing.
Yeah, a couple deep breaths here. Five seconds. All right, on to those front squats.
Wait for your heels. You got it. Again, try and maintain a consistent number for every round between with your breaks in there, instead of burning out.
Good job, you guys. Just those burpees to get through now. And we're done with half the workout. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep moving. All right, halfway done.
Woo. Good job.
going, keep it
Almost
going.
there.
Short breaks if you need to, and then back into it. Rest.
Whew.
Good job, good job. Way to keep pushing.
Whew, we're getting there. All right. 3, 2, 1. Front squats. Good job, you guys.
Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Again, a few deep breaths. Hold here, so bring the heart rate back down. Get ready for that next round. And go. Nice job. Okay.
Whew. Ready for the grand finale.
One more time through. Again, fighting for that good form. Try to keep that same rep number that you've had Last time through, let's get it. Good job, let's go. Almost there. Just another 30 seconds. And rest.
Whew. Done with those.
Alright guys, last time through front squats. 2, 1. Let's get them.
Good job, you guys. 30 seconds. Finish it out.
Looks like he didn't even know like who the person would be. Oh. I didn't recognize him. Oh. All right, last one.
Woo, burpees.
Let's go, last round, keep pushing. Okay.
Great job, you guys.
That is it. Oh, take a second, walk around, catch your breath.
Whew.
Yeah. Way to keep pushing through all that.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's do this. If you're walking around, great, keep walking. We're gonna get 3 deep breaths. Try to calm that heart rate down. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go in. And out. Breathe all the way through the stomach, the diaphragm there. In. And out. One more. In. And out. Good. Get some oxygen back in the bloodstream there. Okay. So a couple quick stretches to make sure you're feeling good. And then we'll call it a day. I don't know about you guys, my feet are feeling that one from all the plank jacks, as well as jumping over that object for the burpees. So we're going to stretch those feet and those ankles out a little bit. So if you have something to lean against, it can be a wall, chair, couch, table, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use this workbench here. You're going to send one foot back, make that back leg straight, and then you're going to lean forward, but keeping that back ankle down. Goal here is to have the full foot flat on the ground. You don't just want to be on the toes. And on the opposite end of that, you also just want to have a ton of weight in the heel either. Nice and flat through the foot. And then working that knee and that hip forward, all while keeping that back leg straight. Should feel a good stretch with the foot, ankle, calf, even hamstring if that's tight for you. About 10 more seconds in this position here. Good. If you need to adjust that foot forward a little bit, go ahead. But what we're going to do now is still keeping that same leg back. We're going to bend the knee of that back leg. Still keeping the foot flat though. You should feel a stretch through maybe the lower part of the ankle, kind of more through the Achilles tendon there a little bit. It's kind of being more similar to the position that we might take from a jump, as in those jumping burpees that we did over the object. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to switch legs now. Starting with that leg straight, foot flat, leaning forward as much as you can to get a good stretch through the ankle and the calf, and even the bottom of your foot if that got tight during this workout. So it's about 10 more seconds. Good. Let's go ahead. Again, you need to move that foot a little closer. Go for it, and then bend that back knee. But still leaning forward to get that good stretch. About 10 more seconds here. Really try to even force that knee forward. Not just letting gravity do the work, but actively pushing that knee forward, keeping that back heel on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come out of that, shake out those ankles a little bit. You can do little ankle circles, loosen things back up.
One quick note, if your arches are cramping or struggling at all, we won't go through the full stretch on this, but you can take your shoe off and you can use a broomstick, a can of food, anything that rolls, and just roll out the arch of your foot, inside, outside, whatever you need. So that's always a good one.
For sure. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, we're gonna hit one more quick one, kind of loosen up the core and the back, and then we'll send you on your way. One more workout in the books. I'm gonna do a good old cobra stretch. Do these quite often, but they are great for you to keep you mobile, limit any back pain. So we're gonna go ahead, start chest down, and then arch up just as far as you can while keeping the hips on the ground. So again, if that's just to this position here on the elbows, fantastic. Let's hold this for a little bit, and then as you loosen up, see if you can work up to the hands. But with this stretch here, especially today, we have those front squats, which put a lot of excess pressure on our back in order to keep us upright, which is good. We're working those muscles, but we need to loosen them up now to make sure they don't get too tight. And also with the burpees, we were arching up a lot, which if you're not super mobile through kind of the core and lower back area, that can make that a little painful and tight as well. So we want to make sure to loosen those up as much as we can in order to increase that mobility and make sure no pain is happening during your workouts.
For this week, shout out to Will and Elise. Great seeing you guys the other day. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in every week.
And again, if there's anyone else out there that we don't know that watches these, let us know that you do.
Yay.
Love hearing from you. All right, let's walk those hands over to one side just a little bit. Maybe just 3-4 inches at most. Doesn't have to be a lot. You should feel a good stretch now in the hip flexor of the side you're turning away from. So for me, I'm kind of inching myself left, so now my right hip, even top part of the quad there, is feeling it. Opening that up a little bit more. Still being active through the upper back though, really trying to arch that back as much as I can. Let's get 2 deep breaths here, trying to open up that rib cage as much as we can. Good. Let's slowly inch those hands back to center and then to the other side, just in about 3-4 inches again, not a whole lot. But let that opposite hip still stay in contact with the ground as much as possible. Let's get 2 deep breaths here again. Trying to open up the rib cage as much as you can, really filling those lungs. Might be able to feel yourself being able to arch up a little bit farther after doing that. All right, and back to center. And let's come on out of that. Whew. Nice and easy. It's probably stretched your back more than you have in a while, at least if you're like me. So be nice and careful with that for a bit. Let those muscles kind of come back together. But anyway, that's what we got for today. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Got a good sweat on.
All right. See you in the next one. one.